Morning, y'all. And you guys want to get really close to those mics when you talk to from the airwaves because 102.7 KTFM in San Antonio, Justin used to be Grumpy. So if you remember Grumpy, now you guys
all where we would, steamroller over ex-girlfriend, boyfriends type.
Yeah, back when me and Quincy were just kids.
Yes.
We ought to start doing that stuff on Mike FM. Would you, maybe we can get like a tractor or something, because we are in the parking lot.
There you go.
So, but there's something much more important that you guys are here to talk about, and that is this Murph Challenge. Who wants to tell us about the Murph Challenge this morning?
Who died during Operation Red Wing in Afghanistan. I'm sure you know that story through Marcus Luttrell. He was the lone survivor in that situation. Murphy's favorite workout.
That is wild.
Wow.
That is, to be able to do something like that is crazy. Run through that again.
So again,
it makes me tired just hearing about it.
a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and another mile run, traditionally done with a weighted vest on for time. So, Quincy, I think you beat me last year. I'm pretty
So
sure.
you guys actually do this?
Yes.
You guys actually do this, and where's this going to be at?
It'll be at Hill Country Barbell, located at 3102 Fredericksburg Road, just up the road from the radio station.
Okay, so that's when you're driving, you go past I-10 and it's just right up there to the left, right?
Yes, just right past that gas station.
I got to say, here.
Look at this. And from what I understand, Quincy is one hell of a trainer, too.
And not to mention one hell of an athlete.
And he doesn't brag on himself, but he doesn't have to because everybody else brags on him. So how long you been doing the training thing?
I've been training since 2013.
Since 2013, and here you are. And so are you guys, this is going to be right there at 3102 Fredericksburg Road. And tell us about...
Work with general fitness clients, anybody looking to lose weight, put on muscle, and then also specialized with working with athletes.
Okay, so. Awesome. So that's, and they can always hit you up there at 3102. What's your phone number so people can call you?
830.
So, okay, so this event coming up, it's the Murph Challenge, and it all goes to benefit the Warriors Heart Foundation. And Justin, also known as back in the 90s was Grumpy, is here from the Warriors Heart Foundation. Go ahead and tell us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. First of all, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Hey, we're grateful that you're here.
Yeah,
we really are.
So Warriors Heart is the country's only drug and alcohol treatment facility that also works with co-occurring psychological disorders, PTSD, major depressive disorder, things that our warriors are coming home with. And we specifically only treat first responders, military, veterans in that community. We're located on a 600-acre ranch out in Bandera, Texas.
Beautiful, too.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. And then we just recently opened the lodge, which is our 57-bed sober living or aftercare.
It's awesome.
All of this done, and most of the staff there, a good percentage of them are warriors themselves. So our motto is Warriors Healing Warriors.
And the facility out there, I've been out there a couple times, and I think the facility out there used to be owned by some oil company. Is that right?
It was owned by ConocoPhillips previously. And
okay.
They use it as a convention center, and then Mac Energy as well. They use it as a convention center, kind of a hunting retreat.
So it is top of the line out there.
It's 5 stars.
Everything out there, it's crazy. From you walk through the buildings and you see the projectors.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That are there, and like the screen, it's like all remote. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is top of the line. And our first responders, they deserve top of the line.
We don't want, when a lot of times when you go into treatment, first thing they do is they check your dignity at the door. They take your shoestrings, your belts, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And there's a need for that in some cases, but not where we're at. We do a really good job of making sure we thoroughly pre-screen and make sure they're stable enough to come to our facility because, one, they deserve it. They deserve to be treated with dignity and respect while they're going through this difficult time in their life. Right. We're losing too many veterans to suicide.
We are
losing too many law enforcement and firefighters to suicide. So we vowed to end it.
Veterans, when they're active duty, police officers, firefighters, EMS, they see things that cannot be unseen.
Absolutely, without question.
And they cannot forget those things. They, the visions that they see. I used to do local news in the area. I still do a little bit here and there, but that was one thing I made sure I never did. I never got too close to a scene because, and ethically also, you don't want to get right up close to a scene. But I also, the really big reason for me was I didn't want to have those images, and that can once you have those, that can stay with you for life, and that's something that's really hard to deal with. And can give you PTSD to deal with that. So you guys have a place where people can go, and then it can lead to substance abuse. It can lead to severe depression. It can even lead to suicide.
Absolutely.
And it's a terrible thing, and it's a great thing that you guys are doing to help those people. So this Murph Challenge is going on May 31st. It's going to be at 9 a.m. The place is Hill Country Barbell. It's at 3102 Fredericksburg Road. It's sponsored by Sprouse Flooring, Hilco IV, K2 Adventures Foundation. I can't read this other one.
That's MJ Custom Rods.
Okay, MJ Custom Rods, and then Gabe Reen. Or is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Raffle to win a trip to Kilimanjaro.
That's right. So the leadership team out at Warriors Heart, we're actually headed there in a couple weeks. K2 Adventures Foundation has donated a trip to Africa to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro. It's about a $5,000 prize. We're asking $100 for a raffle ticket, $300 for 5. All you have to pay for is your airfare, and we'll also have smaller prizes given to us from our sponsors.
Awesome. Yeah, so a lot of reasons to come out here, and there's still plenty of time for this. We're looking at, May 31st? So there's still 3 full weeks before this happens, and it's going to be on a Monday, by the way, as well, actually on Memorial Day, which is really cool, too. Okay, so you guys, we talked about this. Now, you guys ready for Hero or Zero?
Sure.
You guys even know what Hero or Zero is? Well, you guys are in for a treat here. So here we go. It's Hero or Zero, powered by Rock Off Tree Solutions.
Hero or Zero is brought to you by Rock Off Tree Solutions, saving the Texas Hill Country one tree at a time. And now the craziness begins with Hero or Zero.
And Hero or Zero is powered by Rock Off Tree Solutions this morning, and you can always call the Tree Health Hotline at 830-955-0304. That's 830-955-0304. If you have any questions about your trees, like I had a question about a tree in my backyard last week. I called Karen Rockoff at 830-955-0304. I said, why isn't this tree budding yet? It's May. Is it dead? And she said, give it a little more time. It's a Texas ash tree. It got hit really hard during the ice storm. Give it a little more time. Yep. And lo and behold, I looked at that tree yesterday, and it actually is starting to get some life on the tree now. So,
nice.
Thank you, Karen. I didn't go out there, and pull a Paul Bunyan and chop the tree down or anything. So big shout out to you, Karen, for helping with that. All right. So the way this works is
Hero or Zero and why, and he's probably going to concur or disagree with me more times.
Probably disagree. Yeah.
And then it's up to y'all. You guys are the ultimate decision makers of whether it's a hero, if the story is a hero or a zero.
So you guys can take turns if you want. So we'll start with you, Justin. You'll be the first one. Then I'll go to Quincy and then Jordan. So, all right, here's the first one. Impulse buying is up 51% from a year ago. And in the past year, the average American has made 12 impulse purchases and spent $276 every month. The top things we buy on a whim are groceries, things for the house, and clothes. Redkowski, hero or zero?
Yeah, me and my dad, when we get a chance, at the certain part of the month, we buy a lot of food. That way we make
hot dogs?
Sure. No. Well, not just hot dogs, but lunch meat, ground beef, anything and everything to keep us alive and surviving.
There you go. That's what it's all about.
So if it's things we need, I'm going to give it a hero.
All right. I'm going to go with a zero.
Why?
Because think about all that money you could save. If you didn't do impulse buying, 90% of the time when you do impulse buying, you're wasting your money. So if you take that, all right, 276 times 12, you're looking at saving $3,300 a year based off of impulse buy. I have a rule that I don't always follow, but it's a 70.
Stuff for so long, they're finally getting out. I think it's a hero.
All right. A big hero from Justin. So Redkowski's winning 1-0 here.
Does not suck.
All right. How much will it cost you to own a dog or a cat? A new study found pets cost an average of $111 per month. And since pets live an average of 10 years, that's $13,320 total. Redkowski, hero or zero?
I'm going to go hero because just like kids, pets are worth it. They are worth it.
What about Tuffy? Did you spend $13,000 on Tuffy?
I was a kid back then, so I don't know. I don't know how much my parents spent on Tuffy.
You have no idea?
No, I don't.
If Tuffy were alive today, would you spend $13,000 on Tuffy?
Probably.
You would?
Yeah.
Without a question.
Of course, pet food, water, medical bills.
All right, I'm going to go 0 because, again, I like to save money, and I'm probably going to get trumped here, but that's okay. That's a lot of money to spend on a pet. I mean, you could take that money and buy a boat.
Or a Kia.
You could buy a Kia. Over to you, Quincy. Hero or 0?
I'm gonna go hero. I mean, I like some of my pets.
All right.
Family members. So.
All right, hero. See, I knew I was going to lose that one. Let's see. Dracula's Castle in Transylvania region in Romania is now a vaccine site.
What?
The government says there are 2 goals. 1, get more people vaccinated by doing it in a cool spot. And 2, get tourists going to the castle again because people basically stopped going during the pandemic. Radkowski, hero or 0?
Well, I'm actually going to give that a hero because that's very, very, very smart. I mean, they need tourism, and they want people to get vaccinated. So why not a 2 for 1?
All right. I hate to be negative Nancy here, but I'm going to have to go 0 on this one.
Why?
Because it's not true. You know, if it was Dracula's Castle, they would be getting blood donations, not pumping something into your blood. It's false advertising. Jordan, hero or 0? And get real close to that mic.
Mike, I'm going to have to agree with you and go 0 on that. It's just false advertising.
It
That's
is.
not right.
Yeah, 0. All right. 2 to 1, Radkowski. I'm catching up now.
Okay.
Let's see. A dog in Pennsylvania got a massive funeral that is going viral. I don't know if you heard about this.
Oh, I saw bits and pieces of it.
It was a Paulsome send-off for this Pennsylvania pup who's now in the big dog house in the sky. Radkowski,
A
hero or 0?
7-year-old pug. I saw the story. You know what? That's a hero because that dog, any pet deserves a good send-off.
All right. How can I disagree with that? I'm going to have to go hero as well. So, do you concur?
I do concur.
All right, hero. So it's still 2 to 1 here. There was a COVID vaccination event at a brewery in Erie County, Pennsylvania, where people would get a free beer for getting vaccinated. It drew more people than all the critics in the county for the entire week. Quincy, is that going to be a hero or 0? And get real close to that mic.
Whoa. What?
Oh, what am I doing? Radkowski, hero or 0? Long morning.
Yeah, I'd say it's been a long morning. COVID vaccine, free beer. Heck with it. I'm going to give it a hero for a free beer. Get the shot, get a free beer. Why not? Don't let me stop you.
All right, I'm going to have to go 0 on this one, too. And the reason I'm going 0 is why bribe people to get the vaccine? Just have them come get the vaccine. Why bribe people with the beer? You know, that's like putting free beer on the sign, naming your band Free Beer, and then having your band's name on the sign outside to try to get people to come watch your band. I'm going to go 0. Quincy, hero or 0?
I'm with you, 0.
Yeah, 0. Tied up, Radkowski.
You suck!
Made the great comeback. People in Alabama can get a vaccine on Saturday. Why is this all about? We're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
There's a woman who's become a TikTok star by shoving things into her enormous mouth.
What?
And the latest thing that she has shoved into her enormous mouth is an entire thing of French fries, large French fries. Radkowski, hero or 0?
I understand you want to be trending on TikTok and whatnot, but that is a bit of a choking hazard. Not exactly worth it. I'm going to have to go 0 on that one.
You know what? If you can make it on TikTok by doing something stupid like that, I'm all for it. Hero. All right, Jordan, hero or 0?
I'm going to have to go with 0. If you're eating a whole thing of fries in one bite, how are you going to do the Murph?
That's right. Yeah, good point. All right, 0. So Radkowski's back in the lead. I don't know if he'll be able to get out of this one. 4 guys in Indiana were busted on gun charges and drug charges after they ran some cars off the road during a funeral procession.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not going to get out of this.
This story gives me no other choice.
All right, so you're going ultimate 0?
Yes.
The best I can hope for is a tie. I'm going to go hero.
Why?
And this is why I'm going to go hero. Because if the guys would have gotten away after running off the cars off the road during a funeral procession, it would have been an ultimate 0. But since the police were able to catch these guys and arrest them. They were busted on the charges, and now they have to deal with the consequences of their actions. I'm going to have to go hero on this one. Justin, hero or zero?
I like your story. I'm going to go hero as well.
All right, hero. Tied up, Redkowski.
Does not suck.
Oh, way to condone crime there, Mike.
All right, last one. This is it. Redkowski, you ready?
Ready.
2 teenagers in Alberta, Canada were mountain biking when they accidentally went straight into a rattlesnake den.
Oh!
Somehow, neither of them got bitten.
Whoa.
Hero or zero, Redkowski. This is all going to come down to Quincy here in a second.
Man, accidentally went to a rattlesnake den and didn't get bitten. You know what? That's actually a hero in my book. If you can get out of it without getting harmed, you deserve a hero.
All right. So, think about this one. I gotta really stretch here. Think about this. If you're riding your bike, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You know, if you know that rattlesnakes live in a particular area, they were in Alberta, Canada. I don't know how many rattlesnakes are in Alberta, Canada. But if you're from Alberta and you know about rattlesnakes in Alberta, and they might have been joyriding through that rattlesnake den. We don't know if they were or not. They might have known it was a rattle. Well, they said they accidentally went into it, but that doesn't matter. Be aware of your surroundings. And this is why. When they went into that rattlesnake den, they put other people in danger. What if they would have fallen off the bike and a first responder had to go in there and get bit by a rattlesnake just to save these people? That could have turned really bad. We could have had 5, 6, 7, 8 people bitten by these rattlesnakes, Redkowski. I mean, you got to think about that part of it. I'm going to have to go zero on this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like you make mistakes like that.
Is that going to be a zero, Quincy?
Yeah.
That's going to be a zero, and I beat you again, Redkowski.
Why do you always got to gloat, Mike?
And there you go. That is hero or zero.
Mike,
and,
why do you always have to gloat?
Because when you win, you celebrate, right? When you win, you celebrate, right?
Not that much.
I just clapped and said I beat you.
Why couldn't he be as humble as Quincy?
Quincy is pretty humble. I will give you that. So, well, thank you all for coming in and being part of Hero or Zero today. We really do appreciate it. And this Murph Challenge is coming up on the 31st of May. Can't believe we're already in May. Starting at 9 o'clock at Hill Country Barbell, 3102 Fredericksburg Road in Kerrville. And start training for this now. And also make sure to get a raffle ticket for that trip to Kilimanjaro as well. That's going to go ahead and do it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
Mike,
what's up, Brad?
I tell you what, I can make you stop gloating and being cocky with just 2 words.
Oh, God.
Lorena Bobbitt.
What? That makes no sense, Redkowski.
Think about it. Lorena Bobbitt.
I don't know what to say to that, Redkowski. Yeah.
Snip, snip.
If your big, beautiful oak trees could talk.
Help me, I'm wilting. I hate to sound sappy, but I'm wilting too.
Hopefully our owner won't leave us to die.
Oak wilt is a killer, and your trees could fall victim to it. Call Karen at Rockoff Tree Solutions at 830-955-0304. That's 830-955-0304. Or find more info about your Texas Hill Country certified arborist at oakwilt.com.
Dr. Doppler with your forecast for the Hill Country. Looking at more clouds, high humidity, and a chance of showers and thunderstorms across the region, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. Some of the storms may become severe with large hail and high wind gusts due to a weak cold front that will stall across the area, so be on the lookout for potential severe weather during the day. High temperatures, upper 70s to lower 80s, may be a little warmer for few locations.
KZAH, Harper, Kerrville, 99.1, Mike FM, a Jam broadcasting station.
With SRN News, I'm Jeremy House in Washington. The shutdown of the pipeline that carries gasoline and other fuel from Texas to the Northeast is continuing. A cyber attack led to the shutdown. Experts say gasoline prices are unlikely to be affected if the pipeline is back to normal in the next few days. The Biden administration says the government will protect homosexual and transgender people against sex discrimination in health care. that reverses a Trump-era policy that sought to narrow the scope of legal rights in sensitive situations involving medical care. China is defending its handling of a rocket booster that burned up over the Indian Ocean and said it is unfairly being held at different standards than the U.S. and other space programs. Germany is making the one-shot Johnson & Johnson coronavirus vaccine available to all adults, as it did with the AstraZeneca vaccine. More details at srnnews.com.